Facebook, YouTube. Something disturbed me today, Here's the thing. I'm sick and tired of this. I mean, I'm really sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of the ideal of Christianity right now, because look, y'all don't get it. I mean, and it's sad how many Christians are not getting it. Christianity has been sabotaged. You know what I'm saying? It has been sabotaged by religion. It has been sabotaged by false teaching. It's been sabotaged by a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? And the problem is the church is not trying to see it as a whole. I mean, not enough people are not protesting the sabotage that is going on in the churches. I mean, has been going on. That is producing the outcome that is coming out right now. You know what I'm saying? All this, darkness, all this negativity, all this, bad stuff going on is a result of a sabotage church system. You know what I'm saying? That needs to be addressed. It needs to be spoken for. It's just people are not, trying to address this reality. I mean, the church or Christians are not enough to me. Not addressing this reality because look, people out here, of course I ran into the post by Giselle about he's, putting out this thing that they found the body of a pharaoh or something, and they never found the body of Jesus or something, or Abraham or something. I'm like, it just sounds so ridiculous. But what really aggravated me about the post was how many participated in this post. And I just read some comments on it, and it's like, it's just, I'm just going to speak for Matt Johnson. God got me here. God got me doing this. I was not, I want to be a minister and minister the gospel of Jesus Christ. No, that's not Matt Johnson. This was not on my list. It was, ranked on my list. Being a minister was not on my list of what I am supposed to do. But at the same time, but God said, hey, Matt, I want you to be doing this. I've chosen you to do this. And I want you to do this with the spectrum of how you had, when you played football, or how you learned about football and learn about how the game is played. I want you to bring that spectrum of looking at things in this Christianity. And I'm like, Jesus, God, you sure you want me to do it like that? Like, yeah. And I'm like, see, look, I hate losing. I hate the ideal of losing. Watch this. I know I can lose. I know it's possible to lose. But I hate the idea of losing concerning, losing. I know I can lose. But when I'm losing, when I'm adding an ing to the situation, I can lose 1, 2, or 3 games. But when I'm losing is what I will never tolerate concerning if I'm a part of anything. I will not learn, I will not yield myself to become a loser. Or not just a loser. A loser to me is a person that is losing. See, yes, you can have losses, but to be a loser, it means that you are losing all the time, continuously, to me. But the thing is, what's going on in the ideal of what's going on in this world, Christianity right now, in the present, right now, state in the present, is losing against darkness. But how they're losing against it will always irritates me crazy. That I post, that I do how I do what I do and minister the word of God each and every day, probably drown y'all with posts concerning the things of God. You know what I'm saying? Drawing my Facebook with posts is because I hate the ideal of why Christianity is losing. Because they're losing because people are not, based upon people disobedient performances. You know what I'm saying? Based upon people's disobedient performances is the reason why it's that darkness is getting more territory in many ways that people don't even understand. You know what I'm saying? That it just gets on my nerves why Christianity is not fulfilling its true purpose. It's based upon themselves of not performing and not standing. It's not representing the person that they're representing. It's not being a person about truth. Jesus is the way, the truth. You know what I'm saying? We must understand that truth is what we're supposed to be about. God says, they that worship Him in spirit and truth. Now watch this. That worship means to offer up your life, your health, your strength. It's giving your life for truth. You're yielding. Your worship is to offer up your life. What I believe, what Jesus is saying, that God, a spirit that shall worship in spirit and truth, is that you're offering up yourself as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto Him. You know what I'm saying? Romans 12:1 and 2. You know what I'm saying? But you're offering yourself up for truth. And if you can't stand for the truth of certain things, concerning of understanding that this is the way it is supposed to be, and you're representing somebody of truth, does not make sense at all. It doesn't make sense at all if you're going to represent Jesus Christ and you're not addressing the lies that are going on in Christianity concerning all these things. And the thing is, atheists can only exist off of disobedience. To me, I want to say that again. Atheists will always exist because of the church's disobedience. You know what I'm saying? Because look, y'all are not representing and following the scriptures by the book. You know what I'm saying? And that is real talk. And I'm just sick of people and the ideal. I have no bitterness towards or frustration, hatred towards the atheists. I don't have no beef with them. I have beef with people that are saying that you are of Christ and you are not addressing the lies that are going on in the church when Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life. And the thing is, you're not trying to address the lies that are happening and are going on in this world that is just crazy. You know what I'm saying? That and in allowing Jesus Christ that committed His ultimate sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? He just committed His ultimate sacrifice, giving His life to be humiliated. It's sad that Christians do not want to be humiliated for the sake of the truth. That really disturbs me. You know what I'm saying? That you can't get humiliated. You scared that people don't like you because you stand on the truth. You're not, to me, of Christ. Christ is not developed in you. You know what I'm saying? Because, look, Christ is the truth. If you can't represent and stand on the truth, and then you say that you're Christ, come on, y'all. That doesn't make sense. And I just can't stand what's going on right now. That all this darkness and all this bad stuff, this transgender, this homosexuality, all this craziness can only happen and be facilitated in this violence and all kind of, weather patterns getting messed up, all happening because people do not want to represent the truth. They do not want to represent Jesus Christ. He's the truth. They don't want to stand on truth of God's word. They just want to hook up with Him to see how much blessings you can get out of Him, but not try to be a blessing to Him. You know what I'm saying? You're not trying to be a blessing to Christ. That Christ blessed you with the opportunity and chance to have a relationship with God, but yet you want to be a Christian because you want to get all the blessings out of Him, but you don't want to become a blessing to, help Him establish souls concerning the kingdom of God. I mean, it's just a joke. It's not a joke. It's crazy what's going on that people need to realize and understand and stand on. because I do not like this. And my passion do not like this. I don't like this losing. I don't like how, the world can continue to do all this negativity, express all this negativity, and it's not being addressed with the truth. But y'all are comfortable with every lie that comes out of, television, radio, and everything else. And it's just irritate me that Christians are comfortable with this and not addressing the truth and not standing upon it. You know what I'm saying? Concerning the nonsense that is happening. It just aggravates me so much, and I can't stand what y'all are doing to Jesus Christ to me. If you can't be about standing on the truth and be rejected by people, and lose friends for the truth, is something wrong with you. And look, it's called maturing. Mature in Christ. Mature in Christ. When you mature in Christ, you will stand upon the truth, and you don't care what people say to you about you standing on the truth and what's happening, what's going on. You will be about the agenda of getting the truth out, whether it's far-fetched to the reality of certain lukewarm Christians or whatever. You will be about it if the love of God is in you. But that's the message that I can't stand that. You know what I'm saying? That post is driving me, aggravating the living daylights out of me. He was trying to make a proof about that they found the body of Pharaoh or something, and they can't find Jesus Christ's body, Abraham. It's disgusting. It gets on my nerves. But look, like I said, atheists will only exist off of the disobedience of God, of those that say that they are God's people. You follow the instructions, you get the Jesus Christ results. Be about a church about unity and not about this division that really gets on my nerves and not being addressed. You know what I'm saying? That a church is not following the instructions of unity based upon Ephesians 4. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, and yet people want to stay comfortable in being divided and not addressing that reality, and dare to say that they want to represent Jesus Christ and stand on and go be about accepting the idea of the vision of the church is ridiculous. It's I don't know. I mean, I'm just aggravated, but I may not sound like, I'm saying what I'm saying right, but I'm going to say what I got to say. And this needs to stop. We need to be about the truth, no matter what people say to you. Jesus got rejected for us to die on the cross to save us from our sins. We need to get rejected from this world system, and those that says that they about this world system, showing different, they're not standing on the truth, they're not be about the things of God. We need to recognize. But that's the message. That's all I got to say. To God be glory. In Jesus' name, amen.